Good morning. Welcome to the Friday show. Going to be a beautiful day today. Only 20% chance of showers. And tomorrow, a little confusing. We'll talk about the rain chances tomorrow in just a moment. JC?
And good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us on a Friday morning edition of Cooper & Company Live. This is Athens in the AM. Thank y'all for getting up with us. We got a special production going on in here today. Got Mathew back from the run last Saturday. Mathew, Tom, join us. Godfrey in here this morning. Godfrey Ward, living over in Decatur, works Landers McClarty. Brung us a Jeep this morning. It's parked out front. We may be giving it away to the 1 millionth caller this morning.
Nice.
Frank is on the phone while he has it in here with him. And we got a special entertainment this morning. Stephen is in here, who happens to work at Chick-fil-A from Elkmont, right? Stephen? Elkmont. He has written a song about the April 27th tornado. It'll be a year anniversary coming up. So, Stephen, good morning. How are you?
Pretty good yourself.
All right, sir, pretty good. All right, we're going to hear from him in just a little bit, too. Lots of things to talk about on this Friday morning. We're eating Gigi's cupcakes and plenty of Chick-fil-A this morning. Got that Jeep parked out front. Those are hot items right now. How many miles to gallon does that thing get?
Oh, I put 40 on it.
40?
Tell nobody.
That thing ain't going to 40 miles to a gallon. It's parked out front. We'll show it to you later on this morning. Try to walk out there. You know, last week we had that Fiat up here. I don't know if they still got it or not. It was kind of, yeah, Gucci leather. Yeah, it was pretty good. All right, that's what's coming today. If we have time, we'll get back to that interview we had with Alfred McCullough. You know, they went up, we'll talk about in just a moment how they went to Washington yesterday and visited current President Obama. But we'll talk about that later on, too, this morning. Tom, I got some real estate news about sales up and home sales in Madison County, this area. All that going on. If you need to call, you can call Frank while he still has the phone out. 230-4988. You can text my loyal assistant, Briston White, this morning. 603-4848. Gets her each and every time. Something going on this weekend we need to know about, let us know. Right now, let's get it cranking with the weather. Day going to be pretty nice, but good day for a duck tomorrow.
Well, you know, I'm a little bit confused. A lot of them are saying, well, let's talk about today first. Of course, 57 degrees out there. It's a beautiful morning. Looks great. Get out and enjoy. Do anything you need to today. Only a 20% chance of those showers. And, of course, we're going to see high temperatures today around, help me, Brad. Toaster just crashed. Imagine that. Well, let's talk about the weather. Now, tomorrow, they're saying that at first it was 70% chance of rain. Then it dropped down to 40. Then Weather Channel's saying 30. So keep an umbrella close. Chances are we are definitely going to see some rain tomorrow. I do want to say Earth Day has been changed. It is going to be indoors. It's going to take place at the Athens State University gym on Pryor Street. So it will be the Doodah Parade and, of course, all the festivities that they have indoors, so you don't have to worry about getting rained on then. And, of course, the rest of the week looks good. We may see some rain over the weekend. Not bad at all, but 230-4988 does get Frank this morning, and we are going to be talking about some cookies too. Chick-fil-A has cookies now. How about that, Matthew?
We do. We just started those Monday, so they've been pretty good sellers so far. So, but they're really good. It's a chocolate chunk cookie. So I brought you one to try this morning. So I know it may not be a breakfast item, but hey, you know.
Hey, Tom, how are you?
Pretty good.
I'm good.
And Godfrey making your first appearance up here on the program this morning, and got up early, too.
Yeah, very early.
Yeah, very. I know you're not used to getting up like that. So you were the punter for A&M.
Yes, sir. Back in some years ago.
Backup quarterback.
Backup quarterback.
Punter.
Punter. That's true.
Oh,
no, you don't have to say anything else.
and averaged how much yards you kick?
45.
Oh, come on.
If my memory serves me correct. So.
Wow.
You ought to be kicking for Bama.
He'll check the books on
Yeah.
Good legs, man.
Yeah, we're going to check with him in just a little bit, too. We got a few things to talk about this morning. Of course, y'all know Alabama went to visit Obama yesterday. He made reference to, at one point in here, let me see if I can find it right quick, about not only did, here's what he said, so the team didn't just shatter records, according to the president. I hear the championship trophy also took a bit of a spill earlier this week.
Mention it.
Yeah, and then the combo played as music, Sweet Home Alabama, as he shook hands with all the Alabama players. Now, according to Alfred said that he only would shake hands with the people on the front row.
Huh. Yeah, he said only a couple of them would be able to shake his hand, so he was kind of disappointed.
We're talking about Alfred McCullough. Alfred's got 2 championship rings now. He wears a 17 and a half. Wow. But he said, I thought about not even going. He said, that's the most boring trip I ever been on. He said, 2 years ago when we went after we met the president, he said, I just sat on the bus. I didn't want to go see the Washington Monument.
Don't Don't rat him out.
But we'll have some more of that. By the way, let me remind everybody, he's signing autographs tomorrow in Decatur at Red Elephants from 1 to 4,
Wonderful.
something like that. You can go by there tomorrow, 1 to 4. There he is right there. Alfred McCullough, one of the all-time greats, signing autographs tomorrow over in Decatur Central Parkway.
Now, the first autograph is free, and then you can purchase additional ones, so you can get a free
Also,
one.
what did you say the weather was going to be Sunday?
I don't know.
Pretty good. No, it won't rain. Don't get you
Give me the
registered
7-day forecast,
Sheriff
Brad.
Mike Blakely's Triad Trail Ride to benefit all
It'll be
the
nice for that.
seniors and stuff around this way.
There it is.
You must have your own horse, Stephen. We do not supply horses for this.
Except for the mayor.
Now, Ronnie Marks will be riding with it. Gates open at 11. Matthew, just in case you wanted to go, you must have your own horse.
Okay.
All right, let's get to the big news going on this morning. I haven't heard from my sports director, Zach Green, this morning, but sophomore wide receiver DeAndre White hospitalized after early morning altercation. I'm thinking that DeAndre didn't make the trip to Washington.
Thinking not.
2 incidents just after 2 a.m. Thursday outside the strip mall sent Alabama football player DeAndre White, another man, to the hospital with head injuries. 2 other men were arrested for discharging firearms into the air, but neither injury was related to the gunshots.
Not
You heard
good.
anything else about that?
Haven't heard anything else about it.
Don't sound good.
Don't sound
How'd that go, Frank?
Not too good.
It sounds like it. You know, Saban ain't going to like that. And did you watch the 8A game? Did you get a chance Saturday? I know y'all so busy. You saw what a Hoss Yeldon is.
Oh, he's something special.
Played with a broken hand.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, those who were impressed with T.J. Yeldon last Saturday's game now can wonder what the freshman would have been like if he'd been healthy. Played with a broken bone in his left hand when he combined almost, 180 yards in rushing and was named the most valuable player. 179 yards total rushing and receiving. I'm telling you, where do you predict, Godfrey, that Alabama is going to be this year in the national championship game?
Well, I tell you, me being an Alabama fan, I'm pretty sure we're going to be at the top of the polls this year. So we got fresh talent. The reserves are ready to go.
So they're loaded.
We're loaded. To
Loaded.
the hill. Yes, sir.
Loaded. Loaded. All right, and then did you hear about the guy in Florida, the basketball player? Former Florida guard Ewing Walker pleaded no contest to petty theft charge at stealing a $3 taco from a street vendor.
Oh, wow.
How'd that go, Frank?
Not too good.
Not too good. It's going to cost him $301 if fined. His record will be cleared, though. Huh?
That's an
That is.
expensive taco.
Yeah, still a $3 taco. Now, what if I come in and get a chicken sandwich and run out?
You'll be arrested.
Well, you might have a $300 fine, man. It become an expensive chicken sandwich.
Hey, y'all saw Gloria catfishing the other day. Do you fish much?
Not much.
Well, I don't either, but Gloria, I didn't know she could. I'd never cleaned a fish in my life, grew up in the country. Now, somewhat like about York, Alabama.
Okay.
She clubbed them to death, but she didn't catch one like this. Here's a John Nichols of Tuscaloosa caught a 120-pound, 4-ounce blue catfish March 9th in the Hope Reservoir.
How much
The
did
catch was a new, look at it in the back of the truck, was a new state record.
Wow.
The state record was a 111-pound blue catfish caught in 96.
How much does it weigh?
120 pounds and 4 ounces.
That's more than me.
The Wheeler catch was made by William P. McKinley, who held that for a long time. Alabama rules state that if a fish weighs less than 25 pounds, the next record must be 2 ounces more than the existing record. So you got that, Matthew?
Nice.
I got it. So I'm looking for
Now,
that
what do
record-setting
you do with a
catfish.
120-pound catfish?
Eat it.
I hope it doesn't take you in. I guess.
I mean, what do you do with a 120-pound catfish?
Feed them
How
up.
you caught him?
Bad
Kind of
news.
string you had.
Bad news
Yeah.
for you.
Why bad news?
USA Today says this morning, women lag in life gain spans, Matthew. Women's lifespans, USA, are improving at a slower pace than men and are shorter in many U.S. counties than they were 20 years ago.
So there's a chance you'll outlive me?
Yes, the trend is cause for alarm, even though women are still expected to outlive men by 4 years.
Investigate.
Life expectancy for tip-top men in condition, like me and Godfrey, were improved by 4.6 years on average.
What are you
but
trying
only
to say about me and
2.7 years.
Tom?
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at it. I'm trying to figure out who I measure up with best in here, you know.
I got you. I got you.
Well, we'll let you pass on that
Yeah,
one.
we'll
It says
just
a
not
gain
say
in
a
life
word.
expectancy should be equal among men and women. It says here, and nothing happens to me, I'll live to be 81.6 years, and you'll live to be 73.5.
Well, if you
No, you'll live to be 86 years.
You may not make it with that pillow put over your head one night. We'll see.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, let me get on to a national story right here that has grabbed attention. Y'all know when those Amish people got arrested for cutting their hair? Well,
Yes.
they pleaded not guilty. Here's a shot of them. Yep. 16 men and women pleaded not guilty Thursday in a beard and hair cutting attack against the Amish in Ohio. Wow. The 10 men and 6 women and their attorneys and overflowed defense tables, jury boxes, they entered the pleas. They pleaded not. You know why?
Why?
Because they're all working together to plant the crops right now for spring. That's what it says.
So they
It says here. Here's what happens. Right now they're planting oats and they're getting ready for corn ready. They're all pitching in. They're all working together.
Oh, how nice.
But here's the reason they got arrested to start with. A feud about church discipline allegedly led to attacks in which the beards and hair of men and women were cut, an act considered deeply offensive in the Amish culture. The Amish believe the Bible instructs women to let their hair grow long and men to grow beards and stop shaving once they're married. Well, how's that for hygiene?
Well, you go to jail for that?
Do Amish women shave under their arms? You know,
I
Godfrey?
don't know that.
No, I know about
I don't know that
that.
answer.
Well, I won't even say.
I just asked you. I mean, you might know something I don't.
So that's maybe a no.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
But you know where the best deal to get an automobile is, don't you?
Absolutely.
Landers McCarthy.
Landers McCarthy, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep.
And y'all are open on Sunday afternoons, too.
Oh, yeah, 7 days a week.
I bet people are lucky to grab that shift then on Sunday afternoons. But, a lot of people get out and shop on Sundays.
They do. That's their time to get, their free time, spend with their family. If you're in the market for a vehicle, it's a great time to come out. You get our undivided attention. It's not because the dealership can be kind of chaotic at times. So.
When I'm in there, you guys
like
are so dang busy. It's unbelievable.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing though.
Yeah. Matthew, I'm going to do something about your competition right a second, and I'm going to go to the news.
It's not good.
CF Penn's is celebrating their 85th. You ever eaten it's in Decatur. CF Penn Hamburgers. It's right there downtown.
Right.
Celebrating their 85th year in business this year. Talking about how Elvis used to eat there. Well, he ain't the only famous person that ever ate there. I ate there too. Saturday, 85 minutes of old-time prices. 15 cents for burgers, 25 cents for cheeseburgers, but you got to get there from 10 a.m. to 11:15, and there's a limit of 2 per customer.
There's a limit?
Culinary folks say Penn-like burgers are sold in this part of the country. They're known as slug burgers. They have a slug burger fest in Corinth, Mississippi, coming up in July. It'll be the 25th annual slug burger.
Where did we
Greasy outside and milky insides of patties remind some folks of garden slugs, hence the name slug burgers.
That just grossed me out.
Now, we've been to the slug burger place in Iuka.
Yeah.
That just
been there?
grossed me out. They shouldn't have put that in the paper.
Slug, I didn't know that's how they got the name, but that's how they got the name.
Well, that doesn't make you want to go eat one.
So you're going to be there Saturday morning?
No.
Or bright and early. Matthew, if I can find it, Mr. Penn, who started that, gave me a pass when I did a Country Rover story on it. A pass. Me and Elvis are on 2. This true story again. Y'all told y'all we placed Dick Clark yesterday. I could eat at any 3 locations, or 4 or 5 locations, what they had then, of Penn Burgers, free for the rest of my life.
How long did you say you would be living?
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with a little grease.
Yeah, but eat it lifelong free?
Yeah. I could eat at Penn the rest of my life free.
Well, once in a while.
Why didn't you make me a deal like that?
Why don't you make me a deal where I can get free advertising for life? And I can give you free sandwiches
As much as I
for
do
life.
for you now, it's
There
all
we go.
good. It feels to
I've
me
got
as
to
if it's
figure it out.
already free.
Thinking.
That's right. So,
All right, enough about me. Let's talk about something. Getting ready to go to a break right here coming up. ZNN coming up next here on a Friday morning edition of Cooper & Company Live. We're going to go outside and talk about a Jeep in just a little bit. We got a shot of it if Brad will ever show it to me.
Open on Sunday.
Godfrey's going, there it is right there. We may give that thing away before the show is over
Looks
today.
like a
We're going to hear
smaller
from
animal.
Stephen in just a little bit too. Right now, let's get ready to take a break. Y'all, hang on.